Hey guys, so we're back to working on the greenhouse. I haven't done a whole lot to it in the last couple weeks. I put some supports, some cross members on the bottom here. I'm going to put 2 more on those corners because we are going to be pulling it around with the tractor or by hand. So we definitely want to just give it some strength, some side by side, side to side strength, so it doesn't come apart on us when we're pulling it around. In the back here, this is going to be the back. This is these are just sitting here, but this is going to be the frame for a window, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side for a door. This is just wide enough. It should be fine. And we'll put supports going across here, and we can put supports across on the bottom as well, so we can put some shelving in and things like that. But I want the shelving all to be removable because in the wintertime this is going to double as part of our chicken coop. So our chickens can be able to get out of the cold and the extreme weather. I insulated. This is just pipe insulation. I cut it in half. I put it out with some zip ties, just to keep the plastic from tearing on the corners. So I got some on each end and in the middle. Alright, so I got the rest of the knee braces put in. There's 2x4s in the front, 2x6s in the back. I'm just using what I had, trying not to spend any money. I got the window framed out in the back. We're going to put a door in the front. I'm hoping to have this whole thing finished up today. It would be great because I want to move it out and start using it this weekend. And Logan came out to play. Say hi. Hi. He's just playing on my old truck. And Mommy's inside taking care of the newborn twins. They're a week old yesterday. Alright, so we got the door framed out. I have to make the door for it yet. I got the hinges and everything. I might have to get some 1x3s to frame the door out. Or 1x2s rather, or 1x1s. Something small. I put a window in. I was gonna just make a window, but I remembered I had these in the back of the barn. So I went and grabbed one and we got that in there. Looks pretty good. Alright guys, just checking back in. We got some side supports here, front and back. That'll also double. I'm gonna put 2x4s across here, or 1x6 or something like that, something small, and I'll screw it right down to here, and we'll have shelves going across each side, and then we'll have a wider shelf in the back, probably about halfway, about 3 feet, 3.5 feet. That way it'll be able to reach and everything. I also put a 2x6 across the top here for a snow load. I can't imagine I'll get that much snow on it, but that way it can't collapse. There's a bit of almost 3/8 inch of a gap here, so the snow load will compress onto that, and it should be that should be more than enough. I can't imagine I'll get that much snow on top of it. It should all fall off the sides. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up in plastic. We're gonna do the door, and that's it. It should be finished. So it's been a long time coming. It's been a few weeks since I was able to work on this. But with Christmas and everything, and my wife's pregnant with twins, they finally came. So I'm using some time off from work for the twins to get this done. And I'm happy with it. It's coming out really nice so far. We'll check back in a little bit. Alright, so there's the door in. I'll probably end up putting a cross member across it from this corner down to the bottom corner here, just to help keep it from twisting, but I think the door is going to be closed 90% of the time. I might put a window in it. We'll see. We'll see how that works. I made the door so it would open in, because like I said, I'm going to use it in the winter time for the chickens and everything. So that way I don't have to worry about shoveling snow out in front of it. To open the door, I gotta open the door inside. I also made the window so that would open outside. I've seen some people, they make it so the windows open inside from the top down this way. But I just did it this way. I thought it was easiest. I'll put up a bracket like here just to prop it open at different heights to get different amounts of ventilation. I think that'll work great. And it's very lightweight, it's very stable now. It hardly moves at all. And it's easy to move. I could pull this around by myself. So I'm gonna wrap it up in some plastic. We'll screw the edges down with some battens. And it'll be done. Pull it out this weekend and start using it. Alright, now this is the plastic I'm going to use to wrap the greenhouse in. It's the greenhouse, 6 millimeters thick. It's 4 greenhouses. I did some research on it, and I was gonna just wrap it in like regular plastic you get like Home Depot for painting and that. But I did some research, and a lot of people said that it won't last very long. If it lasts 6 months, you'd be lucky. So they said this stuff lasts up to 5 years. There's a little bit extra money, but I decided we'll take the chance on it. It's not something I want to do twice a year. I don't think I'll regret it. Alright guys, this has been a long time coming, but the greenhouse is finally finished. We got the door on, we got the windows in, everything's all sealed up nice. The only thing that's left to do is to get it outside. And we're gonna do that tomorrow. Here's the door. I have to make a latch to the door yet. Other than that, everything else is finished. So we buttoned everything up nice. Came out pretty good. I'm very happy with it. We don't have too many wrinkles in it. Everything came out nice. It's all pretty snug. We used the battens all over the place to keep everything nice and tight. Well, this will keep it much tighter than staples, and it won't. The staples will just rip out. But I am very happy with it. We do have a couple tears. There's one up there, there's another small one right next to it. It's from me trying to do this all by myself. Luckily today my brother came over and was able to give me a little help with it. Just buttoning up the ends. And the back has a little more wrinkles on the front. We did the back first, so it took some figuring out. But once we got that figured out, it went well. So like I said, we're going to be pulling this outside tomorrow. And we'll show you that as well. And this project will be finished. This is the first project I'm finishing for the new year. I'm hoping to get a lot of use out of this greenhouse. And you guys will see everything we do with it. We're planning on growing a lot of our own food this year.